Welcome back. Thank you for choosing this video. A small choice, but a meaningful one. Maybe you're here because you've been struggling with sleep, or maybe you just want to feel more rested and at peace. Picture this. It's late at night. The house is quiet. You've done everything right. You've brushed your teeth, turned off the lights, climbed into bed. But your mind, it just won't stop. You think about your family, about your health, about tomorrow, about yesterday. If that's you, you're not alone. Millions of people over the age of 60 are experiencing changes in sleep and wondering what's wrong. Well, nothing's wrong. It's just time to listen a little more carefully to what your body is asking for. This video isn't about magic fixes. It's about understanding. It's about compassion. And most of all, it's about hope. We'll talk about the real reasons your sleep may be changing and simple, heartfelt ways to help you welcome rest back into your life. Sleep isn't just about closing our eyes, it's about entering a sacred state where the body begins to heal itself, where the brain gently sorts through the noise of the day, and where the soul finally gets to breathe. In our younger years, sleep felt automatic. We'd lie down, the world would fade, and we'd wake up hours later, refreshed, like magic. But now, as the years have added up, sleep has become something more delicate, more unpredictable, more mysterious. You see, sleep doesn't abandon us as we age. It simply asks to be invited more gently. Let's begin with what happens inside the body. When we were younger, our brain was a reliable factory for melatonin, that quiet little hormone that tells us when it's time to rest. It would flow naturally as the sun went down, gently nudging our eyes closed. But now, that same hormone becomes quieter. It arrives more slowly. Sometimes, not at all. And so we lie there, blinking in the dark, wondering what happened to our easy, effortless sleep. And then there's the circadian rhythm, our internal clock. It used to be sharp and responsive. We'd wake with the sun and sleep with the moon, but as we age, that clock can become confused. We start feeling tired earlier in the evening, and, sometimes without warning, we find ourselves awake at 4 o'clock in the morning, long before the birds even think to sing. And when we try to go back to sleep, our bodies say no, not because they're being difficult, but because they're simply different now. But it's not just the brain and the clock, it's also the body itself. Even small discomforts can now pull us out of rest. A stiff shoulder, a cramping foot, a hip that no longer finds the right position, neuropathy, arthritis, bladder sensitivity. All of these things, once mild, now speak louder in the silence of the night. And for many, there's another visitor that sneaks in: sleep apnea. This condition causes breathing to pause, just for a moment, but enough to jolt you out of the deep, nourishing sleep your body craves. It can happen dozens of times a night, without you even realizing it. You just wake up feeling tired, again and again. But the most invisible part of all is the emotional layer. Sleep doesn't happen in a vacuum. It happens within the heart of your life. And as we grow older, life changes shape. Maybe you've retired from the job you held for decades. Maybe the house feels a little too quiet now. Maybe someone you loved dearly is no longer beside you. These changes don't just affect your days, they echo into your nights. Grief, loneliness, restlessness, uncertainty. These aren't just feelings. They're companions that sit with us in the dark, often without invitation. You may lie in bed wondering if you're still needed, if you've done enough, if the best days are behind you. And that's when sleep slips further away, not because you don't deserve it, but because your heart is still full of questions. But let me tell you something important, something true. It is okay to feel these things. It is normal to feel them more deeply at night. And more than anything, it is okay to talk about it. You don't have to carry it alone, and you don't have to pretend you're not tired, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You are not weak because sleep feels harder now. You are human, and you are navigating this chapter of life with the same courage that brought you through every chapter before. So tonight, as you close your eyes, be gentle with yourself. You don't need to conquer sleep. You only need to welcome it, like an old friend who now prefers a quieter doorbell. Breathe slowly, soften your thoughts, and remember, this moment, this breath, this softness is already part of rest. Here's a gentle truth that people don't talk about enough. A good night's sleep doesn't begin when you close your eyes. It begins when you open them in the morning. Yes, how we spend our day, from sunrise to sunset, shapes the night that follows. Wake up at the same time every day. Think of your body as an orchestra. To play beautiful music, everyone needs to start on cue. Your body is the same. It loves rhythm. Waking up at the same time, even on weekends, teaches your brain and hormones to work in harmony. It's not about being strict, it's about giving your body a gentle rhythm, like a lullaby it can trust. Step outside and meet the morning light. The morning sun isn't just beautiful to look at, it's one of nature's most powerful medicines. That early light helps regulate melatonin, the sleep hormone that tells your body when to be alert and when to wind down. Just 15 to 30 minutes in the morning sun can work wonders. If you can, take your morning tea or coffee outside. Let the warm air touch your skin. Let the light reach your eyes. Let nature whisper to your body, "It's morning. It's time to live." Move your body, even gently. You don't need a workout. Simple movements, stretching, walking in the garden, sweeping the floor, or dancing to your favorite old tune, are enough. Each movement sends a quiet message. This body is alive. This body will work. And tonight, this body will rest. Stay connected with others. Don't underestimate the power of conversation. Call an old friend, visit a neighbor, volunteer at a local center. Talking, laughing, sharing. These keep the mind sharp and the heart open. And when your heart feels full and your thoughts are at peace, sleep comes easier. About daytime naps. Be gentle with them. Naps are like seasoning in a meal. Just enough can refresh you, but too much can overwhelm the night. If you need to nap, keep it short, 20 to 30 minutes, and avoid napping too late in the day. Let your body still crave sleep when the stars come out. Remember, sleep isn't just something that happens at night. It's a reflection of how we live during the day. So tomorrow morning, let's give our body rhythm, light, movement, and care. Because restful sleep isn't a gift of the night. It's the reward of a day lived with love. Preparing for sleep with evening rituals. Minutes 20 to 30. Evenings are sacred. They mark the transition from doing to being. Start by dimming the lights as the sun goes down. Bright lights can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Turn off screens about an hour before bed. TVs, tablets, and phones emit blue light, which suppresses melatonin. Instead, create a bedtime ritual that soothes you. Maybe it's reading a calming book. Maybe it's journaling, writing one thing you're grateful for. Maybe it's listening to soft music or practicing gentle stretches. A warm bath can do wonders. It relaxes muscles and lowers your body temperature afterward, which helps you feel sleepy. Try herbal teas like chamomile, valerian root, or lavender. These natural remedies have been used for centuries to promote rest. And finally, breathe. Slow, deep breathing calms your nervous system. Inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Repeat. With every breath, let go a little more. Your bedroom is more than just a room. It's a sanctuary. Let's take a moment to talk about the space where your day ends and your dreams begin. Your bedroom is not just 4 walls and a bed, it's your sanctuary. A sacred space where your body finds rest and your mind finds peace. So let's treat it with the love and care it truly deserves. Keep the room cool, between 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. A slightly cooler room helps your body shift naturally into sleep mode. Think of it like the sun setting on your skin. Your body senses the chill, and it begins to slow down. Cooler temperatures invite deeper, more restorative sleep. So crack open a window if the weather allows. Let the night air hug your skin. Your body knows what to do from there. Let the darkness in. Light is like a whisper to your brain. Stay awake. Even when your eyes are closed, light can slip through and disturb your sleep. Use blackout curtains if you can. Or wear a soft sleep mask. Make it dark enough that your body feels completely wrapped in night. In that stillness, the brain begins to rest, and the world quiets down. Reduce noise where you can. Total silence is rare, but you can create your own peaceful soundscape. Try a fan or a white noise machine. The gentle hum can block out distractions and lull you into a rhythm that calms the nervous system. Let sound work for you, not against you. Now let's talk about your bed. This is where your body lays down its weight and says, "Thank you for today." Make sure your mattress supports you. Make sure your pillow cradles your neck just right. And wrap yourself in soft, breathable sheets. You deserve comfort, not just as a luxury, but as a basic form of care. Keep your bedroom sacred. Let it be a place for sleep and nothing else. No laptops, no dinner plates, no heavy conversations. When your body steps into that space, it should know, "I am here to rest. Nothing else is asked of me." That kind of consistency builds trust, and your body responds with peace. Remove clocks that tick or glow. Staring at a clock when sleep won't come only adds pressure. The ticking reminds you that time is passing, and that stress makes sleep even harder to find. Trust your body to sleep when it's ready. You don't need to measure rest, you need to feel it. Add gentle scents to soothe your senses. A few drops of lavender on your pillow, a cedarwood diffuser in the corner. These natural aromas signal your brain to slow down. They remind your senses that the day is done. They whisper, "It's safe to let go now." Because sleep isn't just a part of life, it's a place your body returns to, night after night. Let that place feel safe. Let it feel yours. And above all, let it feel like home. The small habits that quietly steal our sleep. Sometimes, without realizing it, we do little things that slowly, but surely, steal our sleep. Not because we don't care, but because we don't know that small habits can have big consequences. Let's start with something familiar. Caffeine. Many people think caffeine only comes from coffee, but it's also hidden in black tea, green tea, soda, even in a small piece of chocolate. It may taste comforting, yes, but caffeine can stay in your system for hours, keeping your brain alert even when your eyes are ready to close. Try switching to decaf after 2 p.m. It's a gentle way to tell your body, "We're getting ready to rest tonight." Then there's alcohol, which can trick us into thinking it helps us sleep. It's true. Alcohol may help you fall asleep faster. But here's the thing. It disrupts your deep sleep, the very stage your body needs most to heal and recover. As a result, you may wake up more often through the night, and the next morning feels like you never really slept. Sleep isn't just about falling asleep. It's about diving deep. And alcohol keeps the water shallow. Be mindful of evening meals too. Eating a large or spicy dinner too close to bedtime forces your digestion to keep working, just when your body wants to slow down. You may feel full, bloated, or uncomfortable, making it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep. Your body needs time between eating and resting, at least 2 hours. Let your food settle gently before you ask your body to rest. And yes, even fluids deserve some attention. Drinking too much late in the evening may send you to the bathroom more than once at night. It's not just the trip. It's the difficulty of falling back asleep afterward. Try drinking more during the day and slowly ease up as evening arrives. Your body and your sleep will thank you. Finally, calm the mind. Avoid stressful conversations before bed. Skip intense or emotional shows late at night. The evening is not the time to stir the mind. It's the time to soothe it. Let your thoughts slow down. Let your heart feel light. Maybe with soft music, a light book, or simply sitting still with calm, steady breaths. Because deep, restful sleep is a gift. It comes from a body that feels safe, a mind that feels calm, and a day that ends with gentleness. So let's take care of the little things. Because so often, it's the quiet, overlooked habits that end up stealing the peace we long for at night. Sometimes, even after doing everything right, sleep still doesn't come. That's okay. Instead of fighting it, try changing your approach. If you've been lying in bed for 20 minutes and you're wide awake, get up. Go to another room and do something calming in dim light. Then return to bed when you feel sleepy. This helps retrain your brain to associate bed with sleep, not frustration. And remember, not every night will be perfect. What matters is the pattern over time. If trouble sleeping becomes chronic, don't be afraid to seek support. A sleep specialist, therapist, or doctor may help uncover deeper causes. You deserve rest, and you're not alone. Absolutely. It may look different than it did years ago, but it can be more peaceful, more meaningful, and more intentional. Sleep is not just a break. It's healing. It's where we recover, process, dream, and reset. And you deserve that kind of sleep. Not just tonight, but every night. If this video brought you comfort or clarity, please click like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need it too. And in the comments, write, "Tonight, I choose peace. Tonight, I choose to rest." Because the first step to better sleep isn't perfect habits. It's choosing rest with love. See you in the next video. And may tonight be gentle, quiet, and truly restful.